making your monster grow is
It's tight.
No.
No.
I mean, it's like you don't hear
No. Well, let's move on. Hey guys, Dennis Machina here. Thanks for hanging out. Tater and reacting to another pitch meeting from Screen Rant. This is Power Rangers. So I saw this movie back when it came out in 2017. So hopefully I can remember a lot of what's going on. So I can sort of add on to some things that he's going to bring up. And of course, bring up some things that he may have missed. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, please go over and support Screen Rant and Ryan George. I'll leave both of those channels along with links to the original video in the description. And if you enjoy what you see your day, man, warn them if you get that like button, sub love, and subscribe for more daily reactions. Without any further ado, let go.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, sir, I do. I thought we could do a Power Rangers reboot.
Oh, that's a recognizable brand.
It
I'm
is.
listening.
Yeah, so I figured we could go a bit darker, a bit more serious with it.
Ah, interesting.
Except for Rita Repulsa and Alpha 5, who will seem like over-the-top cartoon characters.
Okay, is that gonna mix well with the overall tone?
Nope. So anyway, the movie starts with Zordon, right? And he's crash-landed on Earth, and he is not in good shape.
Oh boy.
And I thought we could get Bryan Cranston, you know, get him naked, covered in blue makeup.
Oh, I love that idea. Right, yeah, that's gonna be great. While we're at it, we should see if he wants to be in the movie.
That's...
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else happens?
Well, so then Zordon dies, and this evil Power Ranger, Rita Repulsa, falls into the ocean.
A very exciting intro.
Yeah, so then we're gonna meet this guy Jason, who lives in a town called Angel Grove 65 million years later.
Oh, just the biggest time jump.
Yeah, and Jason and his friend, they're pulling a prank. They're bringing a bull into a school.
Okay.
And his friend thought it was a cow, so he milked it, but it was a bull, so you know what that means. Is that really the note you want to start this movie on?
Apparently.
Somebody milking a bull? Yes.
Okay, great, me too.
Okay, good. So anyway, then Jason crashes his car and gets sent to detention and placed on house arrest with a curfew and an ankle bracelet.
Yeah, nice piece of jewelry, not too bad.
No, like a police bracelet. And Jason's dad is pissed because he was a football star.
Sure.
So he goes to detention and he meets these other students, Billy and Kimberly.
And what's their deal?
Well, Billy's on the spectrum and he keeps getting bullied about it. And Kimberly also seems like she's being bullied.
But she's not?
Well, these girls are being mean to her, but later we're gonna find out it's because Kim shared some explicit photos of her friend with people.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
That feels like that's probably a felony, right?
Yeah, she might be a felon.
Jeez. But now she's gonna be a Power Ranger, so that's fun.
Okay.
So anyway, then Billy hacks Jason's ankle bracelet, so now he's free to do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, for the rest of the movie.
And his parents aren't gonna wonder why he's not at home for his house arrest?
They will not.
Huh.
So then Jason and Billy
That's
go
pretty bad parenting.
to this mine and they run into 3 other teenagers that just happen to be there at the same time.
Oh, teenagers do love hanging out near mines.
They sure do, sir. So they all find these special coins and get
Yeah, that's a little weird.
superpowers. It feels a lot like that movie Chronicle, but with merchandising opportunities.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
And then as they're escaping from mine security, the van they're in gets hit by a train.
Oh, are they okay?
Yeah, they all just wake up at home. They're all good.
How did they each get home?
Unclear.
Well, okay then.
So they all start
Yeah, but we were just watching the movie and then it happened. It's like, oh, they're here. Oh. I guess they're okay then.
discovering their superpowers, like super strength and jumping and whatnot.
Wow.
So they go back to the mine and they see this alien ship that's been there for millions of years.
Okay.
So they meet Alpha 5 as well as Zordon, who's had his essence uploaded to the ship.
And how is he able to communicate with them?
Well, we're gonna say that the ship has English loaded onto its matrix.
How?
Oh, don't worry about it. So then Jason's father fishes Rita Repulsa out of the ocean and she just straight up starts killing people.
And so is Rita also gonna find a ship and learn to speak English through its matrix?
Now she just speaks English right away.
If we specifically give a reason as to why Zordon's able to speak English, doesn't that kind of shine a light on the fact that there's no reason for Rita?
Okay, well maybe whenever she's not on screen, she's using that Duolingo app.
That works for me.
So anyway, Zordon tells the teenagers
But they didn't mention that at all during the movie, I don't think.
they need to morph into their Power Ranger armor, but for some reason they can't do that.
Oh, bummer.
So they need to train by, you know, starting a tiny fight club amongst themselves.
Nice.
Yeah, and they only have 11 days to get ready before Rita starts her evil plan.
So what is her plan exactly?
So she wants to find this thing called the Zeo Crystal and use it to destroy life on Earth.
Very rude.
For sure. And so then the Power Rangers start becoming friends. They learn a bunch of stuff about each other around a fire.
Oh, like what?
Like Zack the Black Ranger has a sick mom, and Trini's parents don't approve of her orientation, and Billy's dad is dead.
And Kimberly's probably committed a felony.
No, she's gonna keep that one to herself and just tell Jason about it later.
It might be a good move.
Anyway, so then Billy's gonna figure out that the Zeo Crystal is at this random building in town.
At Krispy Kreme.
What?
The crystal, it's at a Krispy Kreme.
It's not, no, why?
And so then all the characters can say Krispy Kreme a bunch of times. Rita Repulsa can eat a donut. Oh, this is perfect.
Oh, right, that actually happened. Oh, God.
How you doing this?
Well, see, my dad's on the board of directors at Krispy Kreme, and I would just love if I could get him to say that he loves me, just once.
Oh, very sad, sir. So then Rita's gonna manage to ambush the Rangers, and she's gonna kill Billy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it turns out Zordon had the power to bring somebody back to life just once for some reason, so he uses that power on Billy instead of himself.
Oh, a very thoughtful 65-million-year-old spaceship consciousness.
And so then the Power Rangers learn the true meaning of friendship or something like that, and now they can morph into their armor.
Yeah, so we're gonna see some Power Ranger action, huh? Where are we in terms of runtime?
We're about 90 minutes into the movie.
Oh, my God.
And meanwhile, Rita's making this monster Goldar out of gold. She's gonna be like, yes, make my monster grow.
Oh, making your monster grow is
It's
tight.
tight.
No.
No, no.
No.
I mean, it's like you
no,
don't hear
no, I mean, no. Well, let's move on.
yourself sometimes. That didn't sound good at all.
I shouldn't, that
No.
didn't sound good.
Anyway, so Rita's using this monster to straight up destroy the town as she's looking for the crystal.
Hey, Krispy Kreme.
Sure, and the Power Rangers, they're gonna be piloting these big Zord machines that they have.
Very big machines.
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of chaos. Jason's gonna see his dad get into a big car crash and go and save him.
Okay, so do all of Jason's big plot moments involve devastating car crashes?
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
You don't want
seems that way.
to mix that up maybe a little?
No.
I don't. No.
No,
Well,
apparently
okay
not.
then.
And
No.
also those
All right.
girls that were mean to Kimberly, their car's gonna get wrecked, so she's gonna be like, heh, that's what you get.
I thought Kimberly was the one who shared the explicit photos.
Yeah, but they were mean to her about having done that.
Okay.
Anyway, so eventually Rita's gonna push all the Rangers into this big fiery pit in the ground.
It's going to be tough for them to get out of a pit.
Wait for
Actually,
it.
It's gonna be super,
Super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, see, all their Zords get combined into Megazord.
How'd they know how to do that?
Unclear, just kinda happened in the pit.
Oh, pits
Yeah,
are
it
all-
literally just happened. They all went together. They went into that pit. We all thought they were dead. It seemed like they were dead, and all of a sudden, it just sort of meshed them all together. They're still alive. They're all fine. All the Zords are fine. They're just combined now. So, that's how they combine together.
always full of mysteries.
So then they slap Rita into space and she freezes because it's cold up there.
They slap her into space.
They slap her into space. That's how this movie ends. They slap the bad guy into space.
All right, I mean, okay. So
Okay.
that's about it. What
All
do you
right.
think? Well, I mean, it's a reboot of a very well-known brand. I don't see how it can't be a big success.
And if it's not, you know what we can do?
What?
Reboot it.
Ah.
Oh no, that's what they did? Power Rangers movie reboot replacing the original cast. The sequel of 2017's Power Rangers will not happen, according to Stranger Things star, with a franchise reboot happening instead. Wow. So there was a couple of things. It was mainly the fact that, because I'm dating myself a little bit here. When the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out, I was a kid. I had a very strong connection with it. I watched it every time it was on. I was a huge fan. And I really enjoyed the fact that he didn't mention it, but there was a few cameos. So the original actress who played Kimberly was in it. The original actor who played Tommy was in it, though Tommy wasn't a character in a movie, though I believe it was like the close to the end scene there. I don't think it was like an extra credit scene or anything like that where they said, we're gonna get a new student in, Tommy Oliver, which is, the guy who is the original Green Ranger, which would have been fun to see them continue on with that story, bring the Green Ranger in, because in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he sort of comes in and, he's unknowingly going to become like very evil, and then he turns and then he becomes good and all that. And that would have been fun to see that portrayed on screen here, but of course, we didn't get that. We didn't get any putties, and we just got them, fighting each other, and then Zords. I mean, Zords are great, but, they had like more of those fighting scenes or whatever, fighting Rita's henchmen, but I don't remember Rita actually having any sort of henchmen in this one, which was pretty disappointing, because when you see a franchise or something get rebooted, you always want there to be some sort of elements of the original piece, paying enough homage to it, but also trying to sort of balance that line between paying enough homage to it and kind of placing, like, you're putting your own like little vision on what you want it to be. And I don't think they did really enough to really satisfy that outside of just giving those cameos. But that will do it for this one. And before I go, though, we'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my supporters on Patreon. Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolverine 310, and my very good friend Marcus Miller. Thank you guys so much. And with that being said, comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about the Power Rangers movie? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, if you want to see past reactions on the other pitch meetings, got a nice playlist right up there full of videos for you. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, ring the notification bell because we put up new videos every single day. And I will see you guys next time.